This is the First Stringers. The show we're going to be talking about our NFL Super Bowl predictions. Henry, what do you think?
I think the Patriots are going to pull it off this year because they've been consistent every year. But the Jets and the Giants have always gotten in their way. Now that the Jets and the Giants have completely fallen apart, the Patriots have to win.
I agree with you, Henry. I think the Patriots are going to get in there, but I think the 49ers have been having a very solid season. I think it's going to be the Patriots and the 49ers, and it's going to be a very close game, but the Patriots are going to pull it off.
Yeah, I think that, along with Henry's prediction, I think that the Saints, they're out too. I don't even think they're not even going to make playoffs. But yeah, I'm going with the Patriots.
I think the Broncos are going to win. They've always had a solid team, and now they've got a good quarterback. I think they're going to go all the way.
Yeah. Welcome back to the First Stringers. Now we're going to be talking about power teams and just teams in general. Henry, what do you have to say?
I'm going to have to go with the Heat because they just came off a championship win, and they're super pumped and excited. And along with Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Chris Bosh, now they also have Ray Allen, who's probably one of the best three-point shooters in NBA history. Josh, what do you have to say?
Well, I think the OKC was a big contender last year, and now that the Lakers got Dwight Howard, that the OKC will definitely lose because they can't guard two bigs with only one big themselves.
I think that the Lakers are going to win almost indefinitely because they have the best starting lineup, I would say, in history. You could start a player, you could start a franchise around any one of their players. I mean, Kobe Bryant, Steve Nash, Dwight Howard, Paul Gasol, except Metta World Peace because he's just crazy and he can barely shoot. But what do you have to say, Michael?
Well, I think the Blazers are rebuilding long-term by drafting Damian Lillard, Will Barton, and Myers Leonard. I mean, those are some very strong young players that will be good long-term as well. Josh, what do you have to say about the Blazers?
Well, I think that the Blazers are now going long-term. They used to be going short-term. What do you have to say, Vinny?
I think that they finally got lucky with Damian Lillard in their drafts because, they missed out with Michael Jordan and
Kevin Durant.
They just been getting screwed in the lottery.
I'm also really happy that they finally got rid of Raymond Felton, the guy who kept jacking up threes and he never made one. So that gives us more options to score. And Josh?
I think Raymond Felton was one of the worst players I've ever had.
Yeah,
I named him Cupcake because he's so fat.
Yeah, I didn't think he was a very good shooter. I'm kind of glad that they released him and got Damian Lillard. Vinny, what do you have to say?
I'm just saying that I'm really happy that they picked up Adam Morrison. Because, I think he's better than Luke Babbitt. He's taller. Those luscious locks are so intoxicating. He did great at Gonzaga. It's just that Michael Jordan screwed himself over and picked him. Yeah, that's what I have to say. Now, back to First Stringers. Now we're going to talk about the Beavers and how they almost got really screwed.
Yeah, thanks to Sean Mannion's injury, he needs knee surgery, and then some people had their doubts on their backup quarterback, but then he's shown that he's just as good as Sean Mannion, actually.
I think they have a good shot at the Rose Bowl, man. I think, what are they, 14-10?
They're ninth.
Oh, ninth, man? It's been a while since they've been like that.
Yeah.
2-3 years. It's a long time in franchise history.
Yeah, they're making a big comeback in all sports, actually. In basketball, they're doing pretty well, too.
Yeah. Oh, I think that their corners are just unbelievable. Their defense is
their defense is the whole
hard
team.
ball, man.
Yeah.
Just getting after it, getting them interceptions.
Yeah.
Okay, so even though I'm a Ducks fan, I feel like the Beavers are almost better than the Ducks because on what they're given, the Ducks have so much opportunity and things like that, but the Beavers don't have as much opportunity, and the Beavers made an amazing team with no star player. Everyone is a considerably good player, and when they all come together, they make an amazing team. Vinny?
I I'd rather recruit a player from the Beavers because the Ducks, they're all cocky players, have all their flashy helmets and stuff. I'd rather have a player from a team that everybody just wants to play, everybody just loves the game, everybody works for what they got, only 1 or 2 helmets, man. I think I'd want a player from them.
Yeah, I mean, I also believe that they have a legitimate shot at getting a bowl, a higher title in a bowl this year.
I don't think they're shooting for the Vegas Bowl anymore.
Nope, they're shooting for the Rose Bowl.
Yep.
Go hard or go home.
Yeah, man. Welcome back to the First Stringers. Today on the show, we're going to have our NBA Final Four predictions. Josh, what do you have to say?
I'm going to go with OKC in the West and the Lakers because OKC has always been pretty consistent. And then the Lakers, they have Dwight Howard, Steve Nash, etc. And then the East, we have the Heat because they have LeBron and everybody else. And then the Magic, they always had a good person, but now he's left. So I think they're going to come back on like a rage quit thingamabobber and win. What do you have to say, Vinny?
Well, I'm going to go with Miami and the Brooklyn Nets just because they have D. Will. I mean, the Brooklyn Nets, they're just a solid team. They moved to Brooklyn. I mean, good team all around. And in the West, I'm going to have to go with the Lakers and OKC. I hate OKC. It's why Lakers are going all the way. Michael, what do you have to say about this topic?
Well, I have to say on the East, I agree with you, Vinny. I think it's going to be the Heat because they have a big 3. And I think it's going to be the Brooklyn Nets because they have Brook Lopez and D. Will. And they're a pretty good team with some young players. And I think in the West, it's going to be San Antonio and LA because last year San Antonio was a pretty big contender as well in the West. Henry?
In the East, I'm gonna have to go with the Heat and the Celtics, just because the Heat are an amazing team. LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and Ray Allen. And I'm also gonna have to go with the Celtics. They don't seem great this year, but they still have something left in them that's probably gonna keep pushing them all the way. Josh?
Yes?
That's disturbing. Why did you do that?
Welcome back to the First Stringers. Today on the show, we're going to have our NBA Final Four predictions. Josh, what do you have to say?
I'm going to go with OKC in the West and the Lakers because OKC has always been pretty consistent. And then the Lakers, they have Dwight Howard, Steve Nash, etc. And then the East, we have the Heat because they have LeBron and everybody else. And then the Magic, they always had a good person, but now he's left. So I think they're going to come back on like a rage quit thingamabobber and win. What do you have to say, Vinny?
Well, I'm going to go with Miami and the Brooklyn Nets just because they have D. Will. I mean, the Brooklyn Nets, they're just a solid team. They moved to Brooklyn. I mean, good team all around. And in the West, I'm going to have to go with the Lakers and OKC. I hate OKC. It's why Lakers are going all the way. Michael, what do you have to say about this topic?
Well, I have to say on the East, I agree with you, Vinny. I think it's going to be the Heat because they have a big 3. And I think it's going to be the Brooklyn Nets because they have